Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Maples Grove, and we're going to be talking about shapes in geometry in the occult and witchcraft community. Uh, so let's get on to it. So just going to go through the shapes and its properties. Um, so I got five. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, five shapes that I feel uh, don't get talked enough. I know there's like three in particularly. The other two a little bit, but not as heavy as I think it should be, and I think they're just as important. So we're gonna start with the rectangle. Here or here. So the rectangle spiritually symbolizes stability, security, order, and the grounding of energy within the earth. It often represents the container of life, such as homes and sacred spaces. It also represents the harmonization of opposing forces and the creation of a reliable foundation. So the harmonizing of opposing forces, because you've got the longer part and the shorter part. It's not quite an equal square. Something, but it's still a stability. Um, the architecture design using rectangular layouts for sacred sites or homes to symbolize this grounding or orderly divine intervention. It's great for manifestation and design psychology. Rectangles relate to trust, formality, and reliability, forming the basis for constructing our physical world. It can be also for a sanctuary, designing a small rectangle room or corner as a meditation space to enhance feelings of security and focus. So the key notes is stability, grounding, structure, shelter, and a container of life and balance of the opposites. In essence, the rectangle serves as a container that holds, organizes, and protects, offering a solid foundation for both daily life and spiritual development. So it's another form of foundation next to a square. The next one is the pyramid. So pyramid shapes and structures are believed to harness and concentrate cosmic and electromagnetic energy, enhancing meditation, healing, and manifestation. Often used to balance mind, body, and spirit, these shapes serves as antenna for higher awareness and and suggests placing items under small pyramids, charging them, while large structures are used for rejuvenation. So, when I first got into it, and some of them are still there. You'll see like pyramids in like glass that you can open up and put an object in. It helps charge the object. They are believed to practice to amplify and store and focus energy, with the base acting as a collector, hence the square, and the apex as a transmitter. They are primarily used for healing, meditation, increasing positive vibes, and manifesting intention. The key properties for the pyramid is energy amplifications and charging. The small copper or crystal pyramids are used to cleanse and boost the energy of crystals, water, herbs, and oils. Meditation and manifestation, this shape acts as a bridge to higher awareness, with the apex radiating energy to amplify the intentions. Balance and harmony, this geometric stability is said to harmonize body, mind, and spirit, creating a calming environment. So you get the stability from the square. Environment and charging, pyramids are used in Feng Shui to enhance the energy of a room or space. So I did have a copper colored candle that I used with great results. So I've had this silver one for a while. Obviously, I'll be using for celestial and moon energies. The next, while we are, I don't think I have a piece. I need a piece of paper. I forgot. Okay. So the next one, I have to get it divided in place. So these are mirrors. What I'm going to show you is like a little mirror, but I'm going to use the back of it. There's no reflection. Okay. So that's a triangle. There's a reason why I'm holding it like this. Triangles, they hold profound magical, spiritual, and structural properties, symbolizes harmony, manifestation, and strength. As the strongest shape, they represent balance, connecting body, mind, and spirit, of representing elements of fire upward and water downward. Represent the trinity of consciousness, creation, and energy. For energy and magic, it helps channel energy specifically for prosperity, courage, and overcome obstacles. The number 3 points specifically for prosperity, courage, and overcome obstacles. The number 3 represents luck, stability, and the first solid shape in existence. Occultism used as a protective symbol or a tool for directing energy during ritual work. For the manifestation, a triangle with the apex upward represents fire energy and the aspiration of the soul to rise. A downward triangle represents water, grace, and the divinity of descending into the matter. And I got another piece. So yeah, that is it for triangle. And then I'm going to take this piece of paper, and you got the diamond. So the diamond, balance, let's see, yep. So the diamond, you get the mirror. So these are mirrors that I have. So the diamond brings balance and harmony. The diamond, often viewed as two triangles joined together, symbolizes the union of forces, spiritual, physical, light, dark, male, female. Protection and strength, this shape is associated with protecting the wearer against negative energies. Inner focus highlights the need for maintaining balance between one's inner life and outer life. Enlightenment and purity, it symbolizes a journey to higher consciousness and clarity. In sacred geometry, the diamond shape symbolizes balance, particularly between yin and yang energies, representing inner forces, protection, and the intersection of the spiritual and earthly realms. It often signifies clarity, enlightenment, and the journey toward higher understanding, with its structure reflecting patterns found in nature. In Geomancy, represents focus on material wealth, financial prosperity, career, intellect, and practical energy. This is the diamond. And then last one, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. So, you know what this is, particularly the bottom. Not so much the, yeah, but definitely the bottom. You have the octagon. Traditional harmonious with shape, meditating between the square, earth stability, and circle, heavenly eternity. Represents renewal, balance, protection, with 8 sides signifying rebirth and regeneration. The octagon serves as a structure for a bridge to divine spiritual harmony. Squaring the circle, a mediator between the earthly plane and the celestial plane, symbolizing the blending of spirit and matter. regenerate in new beginnings, often linked to the number 8, which represents resurrection and renewal. It is seen as the start of a new cycle, protection and harmony. In Feng Shui, the octagon used in the map in the Feng Shui's in the Feng Shui in Chinese, um, in the Chinese way, draws good fortune and protects against negative energies. Divine balance, a way to bring order into chaos, acting as a structural and harmonious form. In infinity, it aligns with the horizontal figure 8 symbol indicating infinity and the eternal. In essence, the rectangle serves as a container that holds organized. Oh, sorry, that's rectangle. Sorry. Um, so the synonym of octagon's meaning is regeneration, rebirth, balance and harmony, infinity, eternal, protection, transitional, meditation, renewal, and resurrections. So I hope you get this. So there is a reason besides this. This is something totally different. So these, I have something planned for on not my next video, but probably the video after. So I hope you enjoy this short little um, shape geometry of, to use in your magic. I am excited to use these, and I will be sharing what I've decided to plan next time. So without further ado, guys, I see you later.